This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And no run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. Down Tua. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 7. Tua going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Got a man. It's Roddy Chosen. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go, hey. Let's go, let's go.
They'll run on first down with Dallas. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. They'll try and run. It's Dallas. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. At 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive will continue.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Once again, it's Dallas. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Out of the gun, handoff to Dallas. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now 2nd and 9. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Tuesday.
Here's Smith. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
No ball. Check 59, cover.
Geno now to throw. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for another Seahawks. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, trio left.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal from just inside the 5. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Chosen.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Flush to his right. To a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Metcalf motions left. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I don't care what anyone says. I want a big-time backing in this kind of yardage each and every time I step on the field. A tone setter, those guys are hard to find.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jalen Phillips, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Geno. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the one he was after there. But now it'll be 3rd down. Metcalf motions left. Third and long, it's Smith. incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, come on.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they had to give up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over. A good play on the ball, getting a hand on it, but it was tipped up in the air before falling incomplete. And that leads to way too many moments where bad things can happen for a defense and good things can happen for an offense. And this is tough to teach in today's football because everyone wants to make a highlight play. Tip it up in the air, grab it yourself, take it the other way. But sometimes that can backfire. How do you teach these guys to just make the good, solid, fundamental play of knocking it to the ground and not trying to make a highlight reel play that could backfire? Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. It's complete to Lockett.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Geno. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's 2nd and 7. Smith going to move him around. Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Slot man moves right. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Up the middle, here's Walker. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They run again with Walker. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Back to throw, Smith. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Christian Wilkins. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Dallas up the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 34. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This taken in right around the goal line. Breaks through the contact, and he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 4.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is going to handle Seahawks first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
No ball, no ball.
Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Metcalf motions left.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Daytona.
And now Smith going to change the play. Here's Smith from the gun on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. And quickly they get to the line. Now they'll audible to something else. On first and 10, Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A second and 10 now. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
13-8.
Throwing on third down, Smith. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. Metcalf motions left. Up the middle they run. It's Walker powering forward. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
On the handoff, it's Dallas. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll look to run with Dallas. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. In motion right, that's Metcalf. On 3rd down, here's Dallas. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. DJ Dallas punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
At the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, Tua. Outright, caught by Chosen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So take away the touchdown. It's kind of been one of those games for these guys.
I think it's safe to say that that type of a play just added to their misery, right?
The penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal. On play action, here's Tua. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Gtowncapp got the sack there.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. This is caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 13-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Gtowncapp in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on 4th down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got it. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now Tua. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert. 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. That is good, and that'll make it 20-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 20, Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 6.
There goes it.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Walker hitting the ball is out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Throwing Tua. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
21G, 21G.
Here's Tua. And he fires one incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's 3rd down. Now Tua. Will get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now 1st and goal. Tua. Mostert is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Tua. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for us. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First down, Denver.
Bring out. Body. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. 14. Split.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 11 more on that one and another first down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line and linebacker. Second level in the secondary, the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's taken in by Dosich. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Broncos 7, Seahawks nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, trio left.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a clip.
Now it's Smith. Buying time to his left. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn that for a first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
13X, 13X.
They'll try the air now with Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Smith now to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
No ball. Check 59, cover.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Walker now on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Smith and Jigba in motion right.
Hey, trio left. Check 58.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here comes third and the length of the football. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Forced out to his left. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Back to Walker on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Lock it in motion right.
49, flip it off, 49. Middle. 49, flip it off, 49. Look.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second and 10. Smith and Jigba in motion right. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Smith throwing again. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 18. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
No ball.
From the red zone now, Smith. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. And trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. But it'll be 2nd down. Here's Smith. Touchdown! Metcalf as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Again, it's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check.
There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Walker. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Off of play action. Here's Smith rolling to his right. Oh, poor decision there. That's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Yeah, this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Here's 3rd down and 4. Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the 1st down.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 127 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and a couple. Here's Wilson. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
First down, Broncos.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they're going to speed things up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Wilson on second down. Short throw caught by Dulcich. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. Second and 11. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
12.
From the gun, it's Wilson. His throw incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down, right near the 24. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter.
Hey, we go.
Second down and 3. Up the middle, here's Walker. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They'll try for the first with Walker. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
There we go, sit on!
Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And Sutton will have a Broncos 1st down as he'll get this up to the 43. Now it's Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw again is Wilson. Is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Williams is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21, Broncos 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 6. A quick throw out to Lockett. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage.
Next, 13 next.
Smith now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Wilson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. But like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary ultimately intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
All right, I knew I forgot to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
Let's go double count right here. Double.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Stays on his feet. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out.
On first down, Wilson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 47 yards. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First down and goal to go.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
13 next.
Walker.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks
Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
14.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy, 29 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Check 59, cover.
Here's Smith now on second down. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing is Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8. Now Gino. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Smith. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Second down and 6 now. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run it again with Williams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That good for 19 and a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I loved one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Now Williams running left. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
What? 2 yards to go, 2nd down. A give to Williams, running right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Finds Dulcich out left side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Pete Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th. In motion right, that's Metcalf. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Now Wilson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now Wilson on first down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
49.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Middle.
Gino now to throw. This one to the former Bronco. It's Noah Fant. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Metcalf motions left. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the second level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
Smith now to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, 35 yards. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Williams going to get it again on second down. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 142 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Short throw caught by Dulcich.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the Seahawks 14-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On third down, Wilson.
That is caught. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. It's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go with Williams. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
17. Seahawks 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. From the end zone, Smith. He'll find Metcalf. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Smith here, an audible at the line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here now, 3rd down. Straight ahead running. Here's Dallas. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Trying the left side with Walker. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Smith to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Smith's going to throw it.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Here's Smith.
He's going to let it fly.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, man, late in the tight ball game, every play so critical, you feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. Well, you hate to admit it, but sometimes in this sport, the determining factor of who wins, who loses, just plain dumb luck.
Yeah, sometimes it turns out that way, does it? If this is basketball, we'd say that was a shooter's bounce, right? In this case, hitting the crossbar and finding its way over. I actually coached in a game where a kid made a 42-yard field goal, which was the extent of his distance, hit the crossbar, fell over for the win. It goes in the other direction. We lose that night.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching?
So it's the Seahawks who are going to get the first crack at things. They'll possess it to start things off here in overtime. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. On 2nd down, a run with Dallas.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. 53, 53.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
Hey, it's a clip.
Here's Smith. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
A 57-yard punt, 11 on the return.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And some room to work. Boy, 184 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. He continues to be dominant running the football. I mean, keep feeding him, right?
Yeah, you should, because what he's put up already is really like a two-game total. Give him a lot of credit, but give the rest of the offense credit as well. The big guys up front and the receivers on the perimeter, everyone's getting involved blocking people downfield.
He'll get this down to the 38. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed. And
now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. Again, it's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They give it to Williams, running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. But I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. Kind of the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he got it! The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it'll be all smiles on Blake Street tonight. The Broncos have won it. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They run it again with Williams. And now off to the races, down the right side. 36 yards on the play.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch that and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do right there.
That looked like the play we drew up and designed, and then we got to see it unfold in real time.
Well, the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Well, they've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal. At the 11.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Wilson. Touchdown! Russ able to connect with Cortland Sutton there. And the Broncos will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards, you're trying to hold teams below that. When they get one against you, as we just saw there, boy, that really hurts them. It puts them back on their heels a little bit and makes them a little bit less confident.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. This now a 3rd and 4. Smith going to move him around. Lockett the motion man right. third down. Here's Walker. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks.
Back to throw, Smith. Being chased out left. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Running left is Walker. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Alex Singleton, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In motion, the tight end. They'll try and run. It's Dallas. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. That one goes for 8 yards.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
From the red zone now, Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Smith. And it's caught. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Block it in motion right. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the 2nd quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's Wilson to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 40-yard line.
19.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But if you got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, he'll take him each and every time.
Go 14.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. They'll give to Williams, running right. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
What's left? Good guys, 4 down. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Sticking with Walker on second down. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Now Smith. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now Geno on first down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Wilson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Patrick. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Friday. Zebra. 12. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Smith's throw into the hands of Fan. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 1st downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Geno down to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And they're on the 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
2nd and 7.
95, 95. Good job right there.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
3rd down and 10.
Not that. Yo, run. Good shot.
Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Big down at the 45. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is Geno. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Josie Jewell. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Oh, this is a great play right here by a very versatile linebacker. It's a zone defense, so he's responsible for one area of the field. And Brandon, I don't think the quarterback ever saw him. Or if he did, he saw him too late because he snuck into a great position there to pick that one off.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Back to throw. Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Lutz is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. Here's Smith now on second down. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Dallas up the middle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
In motion goes the tight end. On second down, it's Walker. Muscles him off. A solid stiff arm. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. Again, it's Walker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
Second down and a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On second down, a run with Dallas. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stopped him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now Smith going to change the play. Now Gino. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
Wilson's throw caught here by Dosich. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Wilson. Same connection. Dosich once again. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At their 48-yard line.
Go 14.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Good.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
45-yard line.
On second down, Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. They run it again with Williams. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
There we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle.